הנה מה טוב מה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, הנה מה טוב, יאללה יאללה לה 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 לה. הנה מה טוב, הנה מה טוב, יאללה יאללה לה לה לה. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat shalom.
Now, when somebody greets you with Shabbat Shalom, you're supposed to respond back Shabbat Shalom. Otherwise, you can't start Shabbat. So let's try that one more time. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Now we're ready. Much better.
Like Black Church now.
This is
Amen.
Are you ready for Shabbat?
Yes.
Now, Shabbat's coming. Is Shabbat here?
Yes.
Technically, it is. Like, technically, Shabbat has started. But has Shabbat come? Not yet. Shabbat can't come without us actually bringing it in. If you don't know that, you have a role in bringing in Shabbat. That's what Kabbalat Shabbat is all about. According to the mystical tradition, the Psalms that we are going to sing, 95 to 99, they are a cosmic drama. Did you know you were coming tonight for a cosmic drama? You knew that. Are you saying Synagogue Life has drama? Is that what you just said?
That's why they come.
And by the way, does your family have drama? Synagogue is like a family. Right? It is. And so we have this cosmic drama of the elements of, if you will, of nature itself. Right? We have earth and water and fire and air. And we're calling upon all of those elements to be with us, the powers of the universe, the forces of the universe, to begin Shabbat. And so you need to be calling out and be involved in this drama. Otherwise, Shabbat won't come. When we get to the Shabbat bride, which we'll talk about a little bit later, the question is, will she really come in? You can't see her, but only if you feel her presence will Shabbat come in with us. That's the goal of our Kabbalat Shabbat and our Shabbat of sharing. You're going to find the beginning of Kabbalat Shabbat with Psalm 95, Yedid Nefesh, page 10.
Little plug for Josh Washarsky. He wrote this lovely Yedid Nefesh, and he has his 4th album out this week, and it is wonderful. So go support him, Josh Washarsky. Avdach Eretzonach
Eretzonach
Yarutz
Avdach
Kemo
Ayam
Yishtachave
Mul Hadarach
Mul Hadarach Ki Yerablo Yedidutach Mino Fetzuv Vechol Ta'am Ay, ay, ay,
Yay, join along. Yay, lie, 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 yay, lie, 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 lie.
ay, ay, ay,
Lie, lie,
ay, ay,
lie, yay, lie, lie.
ay, ay, ay,
Lie.
Second paragraph. Haduna ziv ha'olam nafshi cholat avatach avatach ana elna refana la beharot la noam zivach noam zivach az titchazek v'titrapeh v'haitalach shivchat olam ay 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 ay
Lie, yay, lie, lie, yay, lie, 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 lie.
ay 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 ay
The Chuna running off, page 11.
Let us sing, let us love, let us sing, let us love, let us sing, let us love. Or you could do, let us sing, let us love. So you've got options. Let us sing,
let us love,
or let us
sing,
let us love. Let's go a little faster. Let us sing, let us love.
let's hear you sing. Donai, Ria, let's hear you sing. Ma fana betoda, Ria lo.
Let us love. Nekama fana betoda,
Bizmerona Ria lo.
let us sing. Let us love. Let us sing. You can do this through the whole thing.
Let us love.
Here's your other part. Let us sing. Let us love. Let us sing. Let us love. L'churana l'Adonai. Naria l'tzoyishenu. L'churana l'Adonai. Naria l'tzoyishenu. Nekadma
fana betoda, Bizmerona Ria lo.
Let us love. Nekadma fana betoda, Bizmerona Ria lo. Lai lai lai, yai 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 aber im shana kubador. Ba'am to ein l'avim. Hello, ya do to the high. Good job. Did it.
Or Zarua, page 16, fourth line from the bottom, either in the Hebrew or the transliteration. You'll find it on the left-hand side. If you're looking for a prayer book and have not yet found it, it's under the chair, either the front or the back. We just want to keep you guessing, so you'll look for it. It's like a treasure hunt, but you'll find it, the smaller of the red books, and you'll be able to join along with us, or Zarua.
Sorry, when members of the choir show up, I have to give them microphones.
Of course. Give them voice.
Yes. O Zarua, la tzadik, u'lishrei lev simcha. O Zarua, la tzadik, u'lishrei lev simcha. Zarua la tzadik, u'lishrei lev simcha, u'lishrei lev simcha. Or Zarua la tzadik, u'lishrei lev simcha, u'lishrei lev simcha. La 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 la. U'lishrei lev simcha. Or Zarua la tzadik, u'lishrei lev simcha. Zarua la tzadik, u'lishrei lev simcha, u'lishrei lev simcha. Or Zarua la tzadik, u'lishrei lev simcha, u'lishrei lev simcha. Tzadakim b'Adonai, v'hodu lezecher kodesho.
In our Jewish tradition, there are a number of images of God that we think about bringing God into our presence. One of them is light, like Or Zarua, the light of the righteousness. The idea of light. In the ancient world, and by the way, very often, light and darkness are seen as opposing forces, correct? Yes. Right? They are light and dark, good and bad. And they are at war in the world. Uniqueness of Jewish tradition and the even early Israelite tradition was there's not a conflict here. They're not at war because they can get along together. God created both. That's an important concept. And the idea that there's nothing in the world that intrinsically is creating evil itself, but all of this emanates from God. By the way, you know, what is the symbol that we have in it's a mystical tradition? Actually, it's from China, I want to say 14th century BCE, that symbolizes the unity of dark and light. What is that? What do we call that?
Yin yang.
Yin and yang. But here's a bit of trivia. Let's see, what country has their flag, the symbol of yin and yang? South Korea. Because it's part of that tradition. And the two blend into each other. And the idea is that in light and darkness, that we don't find a model of conflict. Because by the way, think about the ancient world. You've all studied Greek mythology, correct? What grade was that you studied it in? It's in school. What grade is it in?
Second.
All right, second grade? Who's a teacher? What grade? It's later. What grade is it in?
Second.
Second grade. Greek.
I taught it in third.
You taught it because your kids were always so smart. That's why that you taught. So why were these gods of the Greeks at war? It's symbolized by the way that the universe is at war. And that we as humans, imitatio today, imitating God, that we should be at conflict. If the heavens and the forces in the heavens are at war, then that's a natural human condition. To change that whole attitude, that the universe is one of harmony, wow. That means that imitation of God and imitating God's ways is not about conflict. It's not about sustaining, it's about bringing harmony, the harmony that's there to bring it into our lives. That's what the Shabbat is about, is living manifestation of that harmony as well. Another symbol is God in high places like mountains. That's where the Ten Commandments, where Torah is given. On page 20, Romemu, we talk about praising God in the holy mountain.
Romemu, 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 Romemu Adonai,
Romemu Adonai,
Eloheinu,
Eloheinu,
V'hishtachavu lehakodsho,
V'hishtachavu lehar kodsho,
V'hishtachavu lehakodsho,
V'hishtachavu lehar kodsho.
Ki kadosh, ki kadosh, ki kadosh Adonai,
Ki kadosh, ki kadosh, ki kadosh Adonai.
Eloheinu, Romemu. You think we can do it faster? 1, 2, 3, 4. Romemu, Romemu,
Romemu, Romemu,
Romemu, Romemu,
Romemu, Romemu,
Romemu Adonai,
Romemu Adonai,
Eloheinu,
Eloheinu,
V'hishtachavu lehakodsho,
V'hishtachavu lahar kodsho,
V'hishtachavu lehakodsho,
V'hishtachavu lahar kodsho,
Ki kadosh, ki kadosh, ki kadosh Adonai,
Ki kadosh, ki kadosh, ki kadosh Adonai,
Eloheinu,
Romemu.
Mizmor de David, page 21, we rise.
Mizmor leDavid, Havol Adonai b'nei Havol Adonai, Kavod
Oh, ay, 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 Havol Adonai, Kavod Shemos, Havol Adonai, B'chadrat Kodesh, Adonai, Ahamayim,
Kavod hiri,
Adonai, Ahamayim, Ol Adonai,
Bakoach,
ay, 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 Adonai, Adonai, Adonai,
Adonai shover So February is Black History Month. And for our MLK Shabbat, Laser and I read the, it's falling out of this mic. I don't know what's going to go on with that. Push it in. Yes, okay. Laser and I, amazing guitarist, thank you so much, put L'Chadodi to Stevie Wonder's Isn't She Lovely? And this makes so much sense because he actually wrote this for a girl. He wrote it for his daughter. And we are welcoming the Shabbat bride. And so they are a beautiful, natural pairing. So here we go, L'Chadodi, page 23. We're doing the first paragraph, the second paragraph, the fifth paragraph, and then we will slow down and stand up for the last, the ninth paragraph. Here we go. L'Chadodi, L'Krat Kala, B'nei Shabbat, Nekabela, L'Chadodi, L'Krat Kala, B'nei Shabbat, Nekabela, L'Chadodi, L'Krat Kala, Shemor v'zachor, echad, Hishmianu, El HaMiyuchad, Adonai echad, U'shmo echad, L'shem tiferet v'litila, L'Chadodi, L'Krat Kala, L'Krat Shabbat, L'chu v'nocha, Ki hi mekor ha'beracha, Me'osh mikeret nesucha, Sof ma'aseh v'machshava tehila, L'Chadodi, L'Krat Kala. Turn the page. Hitoreri, Kiva orech, Kuli ori, Uri shedabiri, Kevar alai nikla, L'Chadodi, L'Krat Kala. Bo'wi v'shalom, Ateret bala, Gam b'simcha, Uv'sohola, Toch emunei, Am segula, Bo'wi chala, L'Chadodi, L'Krat Kala. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? Isn't she precious? We have been heaven blessed. I can't believe what God has done. Through us He's given life to one. Isn't she lovely? Made from love.
You may be seated. Page 27. Laser, I love that. It is so great. Laser and Case and Rav Sela, by the way, who is tonight our guest. His family is here as well, his wife Alicia and Eitan, and so honored here to bring some rhythm to us, because I have no rhythm, by the way. I have rhythm?
Right.
I don't know. Anyways, this is we'll talk in a moment about Shabbat Shirah, but Mizmor Shir L'Yom HaShabbat. We are a people of song. Our tradition loves to sing. This is a song for Shabbat, a psalm itself, page 27.
You know this Stevie Wonder, right? Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. You got it. Here we go again. 1, 2. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Shabbat, tov lehodot l'Adonai, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון. Shabbat, tov lehodot l'Adonai, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון. כי שימחתני אדוני בפועלך, במעשה ידיך הרבים. Shabbat, tov lehodot l'Adonai, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון.
Page 28.
Sadikata Yivrach Ke'eretz Balabanon Yizkeh Shetulim Beveit Adonai Bechazron
Shenim v'ranim hiyu lehagi
Ki yashar Adonai Tzuri, tzuri Velo amata bo.
So beautiful.
In the Torah itself, what is the most prominent symbol of God's presence? What is it? Not light, actually, but in the burning bush, the light shows up. What is most prominent?
Spirit, otherwise known as air.
Air. In the Torah, how is God's presence described? That's the sound, still small voice. It's this week's portion. The cloud. A cloud. A cloud by day, a pillar of fire by night. Now, why a cloud? Symbolize God. Look at ladies are like, I don't know. It's up above. But when you're traveling in the wilderness, when you're outside and it's really hot, how do you feel when a cloud passes over? Isn't it great? By the way, if you know Hebrew Yiddish, it goes, it's a machaya. It's a machaya. Chayik from life. In fact, somebody told me that they grew up in Israel thinking that they were, actually no, they grew up here. They grew up thinking that the word for air conditioner was machaya. Why? Because every time, right, her mother would walk into the house with the air conditioner, she'd go, oh, he's such a machaya. Right? The sense that you have of feeling good and protection. That's what the cloud felt like to those wandering, and often to us, we can imagine. This imagery of the cloud, by the way, is for the rabbis and the mystics, the Shekhinah, God's presence. This most beautiful, by the way, feminine understanding of God that is there for protection and there for comfort. It's a beautiful idea and imagery about in our lives and nature feeling God's presence as a source of protection. We turn now to the prayer that acknowledges community and welcome and being present together. The Baruch on page 39a. We rise together and face the ark. Seated, page 40, Ahavat Olam.
Ma'avir yom u'mivei laila, u'mavdil ben yom u'ven laila, Adonai Sevaot Shemo, El Chai v'kayam, Tamidim lo chaleinu le'olam va'ed, Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'ma'ariv ha'ravi.
page 41, our bar mitzvah. Jordan is going to lead us in the Shema and Ve'ahavta. I invite you to close your eyes, if you wish, on these first 6 words of the Shema to feel God's presence with us. Ma Yisrael
Adonai Eloheinu Adonai
Echad.
Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha Bechol levacha Uvechol nafshecha Uvechol me'odecha Bechayu Advarim ha'ele Asher Anohi Metzavecha Hayom Alevavecha Veshinantam Levanecha Vedibarta Bam Bejivtecha Bevetecha Uvlechtecha Vaderech Ushochbecha Uvkumecha Ukshartam Al Yadecha Bechayu Letotavot Beineinecha Uktavtam Al Mezuzot Beitecha Uvisharecha.
We continue silently.
Vayomer Adonai El Moshe Lemor Daber El Bnei Yisrael Ve'armata Alechem Va'asu Lachem Tzitzit Al Kanfei Vigdechem Lidorotam V'natenu Al Tzitzit Hakanav Pitil Techele Echaya Lachem Letzitzit Uritem Oto Uzartem etol mitzvot Adonai va'asitem otam ve'lo taturu acharei levavechem ve'acharei einechem asher atem zonim acharechem leman tiskeru va'asitem etol mitzvotai v'item kedoshim leloechem Ani Adonai Elohechem Asher chotzati etem me'eretz Mitzrayim liot lachem lelohim Ani Adonai Elohechem Adonai Elohechem Emet.
On page 44, HAMAKOM, which is part of our service every evening, part of Shirat Hayam, the Song of the Sea, and this is the week of Shabbat Shirah, when tomorrow we will be reading these words, this beautiful song of gratitude, of the miracle of salvation coming through that sea when you didn't think you were going to survive. And you have that sense of great celebration, and that life is with you. We're going to, HAMAKOM is part of this text, but we're going to start with the first part of this Shirah. Those of you who know Oziv Zimrat Yah, you'll be able to join along with us. And then our very talented cantor is going to segue right into that HAMAKOM.
Oziv Zimrat Yah, Vayehi
Oziv Zimrat Yah, Vayehi Lishua. Oziv Zimrat Yah, Vayehi Lishua.
the waters. Mi chamocha, children. Mi chamocha, ba'elim Adonai. Mi chamocha, children. Mi chamocha, ne'edam b'kodesh. Bokeyam livnei Moshe. God's gonna trouble the waters. Ze'eli anu ve'amru Adonai imloch le'olam va'ed. Mi chamocha, children. Mi chamocha, ne'elim Adonai. Mi chamocha, children. Mi chamocha, ne'edam b'kodesh. V'ne'emar ki v'adar Adonai et Yaakov ugalom yad chazak mimenu baruch ata Adonai Ga'al Yisrael.
Page 45, the Hashkivenu evokes that idea of the Sukkot Shlomecha, God's Sukkah of peace, symbolized by the cloud, that we should have protection and peace. We join together, Hashkivenu.
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom v'hamitenu malkeinu lechayim. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom v'hamitenu malkeinu lechayim. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom v'hamidenu malkeinu lechayim. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu tzedkeinu uvoenu lechayim u'shalom me'ata v'ad olam. Ufros aleinu Sukkot Shlomecha. Ufros aleinu Sukkot Shlomecha. Baruch atah Adonai haporeh Sukkot Shalom aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael ve'al Yerushalayim ve'al Yerushalayim ve'al Yerushalayim. Amen.
Page 46, we rise from Shamru as Jordan will lead us, and we're going to join along with him.
Shamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat lasot et ha-Shabbat l'dorotam berit olam. Shamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat lasot et ha-Shabbat l'dorotam berit olam. Inni ovein b'nei Yisrael oti le'olam, oti le'olam. Shamru v'nei Yisrael את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשת אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, שמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם.
יתקרב יתקדש מרבה, נאמר דברך נרטב ימליך מלכותי, בחיי כל יומך ובחיי כל בית ישראל, בגלה בגלה ובזמן קריב באמרו אמן, יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם. Tabak vitpa'ar vitrama vitnase vitada vitale vitalal shemedi kudesha elam min kol bechata v'shirata tush bechata v'nechemata damiran be'alama ve'imeru.
The silent Amidah begins page 47. Silence is part of a mystical tradition as well of feeling God's presence. Someone mentioned the words of Elijah. Elijah heard the voice, Kol Damamad Daka. He heard it in the sound of silence. It was the prophet Elijah who wrote for Simon and Garfunkel. Inspired them. Silence is our way as well, feeling God's presence. We turn silently and privately to the words of the Amidah, beginning page 47.
Amen. Be'amal deverachirute, be'yamlich malchute, b'chayechon u'b'yomechon, u'b'chayedecho beit Yisrael, b'gala u'b'zman kariv, ve'imeru amen. Amen. Yehesh merava mevarach le'alam u'le'alam me'almaya yitbarach yitbarach ve'yishtabach ve'yitpa'ah ve'yitramam ve'yitnaseh ve'yithadar Alev Yitalal Shemede Kudesha Brichu Le'ela Min Kobir Chata B'shirata Tush Bechata V'nechamata Da'amiran Be'alema Ve'imeru amen, amen. Titkabel tzlotehon uva'utehon decho Yisrael kadamavuhon divishmaya ve'imeru amen, amen. Yehesh lama rabba min shemaya V'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imeru amen, amen. Ose shalom bimromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imeru amen, amen. Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imeru amen, amen.
Beautiful. This is, we call this Simchat Shabbat. What do we call this? Is that Simchat Shabbat, which means the joy of Shabbat. It's always a pleasure to celebrate Shabbat, but we also, on this first Shabbat of the month, we like to celebrate birthdays. January birthdays. Thank you. January. I always have to remember, it's the previous month. All right. So, and then if they want to celebrate, they have a February birthday, they have to come next month to be able that. So that's how you do it. That's like, just when you think, oh, it's my birthday, no, you got to come back.
We need a reminder every month.
There you go. So if you, and then we'll celebrate anniversaries as well from January as well. Okay, all right. Anybody have a birthday in January that you'd like to acknowledge? Who is there? The Carol. Oh, wait, the whole band. What do we?
What can I tell you?
Oh, Capricorn. Oh my goodness.
I'm January 6th.
February.
Circle, January 12th.
January
6th.
Oh, wow.
January 13th and? There you go. All right. We got a winner. All right. Once you've acknowledged it, you can have a seat, and then let's go to the back. Gold chains. Go ahead. Jeff, what? Sorry? Mark. Okay. Okay, good. Wait a minute. Who is both? Are you guys the same birthday? Wait a minute. I thought I was hearing an echo. That was happy birthdays, Carol's. Wow. Do Capricorns get along? Yes. Oh, you're on the cusp. There you go. Oh. I guess they can be in the same band together. They just can't be married. There you go. 14th. All right. Over. Wow. 30. And the 3rd. Wow. January. Okay. We got over here Judy as well. All right. Oh, Lisa. The 7th. Wow. That's amazing. All right. We got all the birthdays in January? Perfect. Okay. How about anniversaries? Got any January anniversaries? The Russells. How about that? Are you the only anniversaries here? Wow. It was not the winter months, especially if you're from back east. Like that was not wedding time, but. All right, so the Russells. And how long have you been married? How many? 20? Wow, 26 years. Give him a hand. There you go. It's always great opportunity. We don't celebrate life enough, right? Those moments. Good throw and good catch. Look at. Give a hand to Minda. Those are fabulous. All right, we're going to join together. What do we have? This beautiful song of Simchat Tamid. Always.
Simchat Tamid is written by Cantor Jackie Raffi of Shomrei Torah for Shomrei Torah. So we're keeping it. Mitzvah gedola lichot b'simcha tamid, b'simcha tamid. Mitzvah gedola lichot b'simcha tamid, b'simcha tamid. It's a beautiful thing to gather and sing, a mitzvah to be happy always. The joy that we bring as our voices ring will fill our hearts and fill our days. Mitzvah gedola lichot b'simcha tamid, b'simcha tamid. Mitzvah gedola lichot b'simcha tamid, b'simcha tamid, b'simcha tamid, b'simcha tamid.
We rise for Aleinu, page 56, as we are led by our bar mitzvah.
Aleinu l'shabeach la'adona kol la'tet gedula le'otzer b'reishit shelo asanu k'ha'aratz elo samanu k'mishpechot ha'adama shelo sam halkeinu kachem b'goraleinu k'chol ha'anam אנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי מלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא שכונות השמיים ויוסד הארץ ושושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל ושינתו זו בגופי מרומים הוא אלוהינו אין עוד אמת מלכנו אפס זולתו כתוב בתורתו ידעת היום וחשבות על לבבך כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים עמהו היום הארץ עינת אין עוד ככתוב בתורתך אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד ונאמר בחי אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד.
You may be seated. Paula Russ, I'm going to invite you up, a president, to share with us some announcements, important announcements of some wonderful things happening around the synagogue. Come on.
So not the unimportant ones, just the important ones? Okay. They're all important. Yashar Koach, Jordan, beautiful. Welcome, everybody. Shabbat Shalom. And to those in the chapel, as well as those at okay, I'm like, where's the green light? And at home. This Sunday, we have Sunday's second nurture program has been postponed and will be rescheduled. This Tuesday from 9 to 10 a.m. is our peanut butter and jelly sack lunch drop-off in the parking lot. The save the date for our gala extravaganza, it is going to be on Sunday, June 8th. More details coming soon. It will be amazing, even more amazing than last year. The weekend of February, if possible, right? The weekend of February 22nd and 23rd will be a big one here at HAMAKOM. We have lots coming up. On Saturday, the 22nd at 5:30 p.m., we have Bim Bam Havdalah for kids up to second grade and their families. At 6 p.m., adults are welcome to enjoy an Israeli wine tasting led by cantor Keith Miller of De Cantor. The evening begins with Havdalah and will include light appetizers. Then on Sunday, the Lisa Schwartz-Tudson Memorial Speaker is Rachel Lerman of the Brandeis Center for Human Rights, who will speak about using civil rights to battle anti-Semitism in our schools and on college campuses. The program will focus on her organization's legal work in battling anti-Semitism in California's public schools. And the event begins at 9:45 a.m. with a light breakfast and is free to all HAMAKOM members. And for those of you who don't know, this is the organization that just won a case against Harvard. So this is a big one. So RSVP now for these exciting programs. The weekend of February 2nd, or weekend of February 22nd and 23rd. And HAMAKOM is the place to celebrate Jewish life. Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you. What's Sunday? Worldwide Wrap is a Sunday. What time? 9 o'clock. So worldwide, if you would like to wrap, fill in, if you, by the way, haven't done it in a while, if you have children, grandchildren, or you yourself, come and join us. It's a really beautiful experience, so please come by. And we have so many opportunities to make a difference and to help the world around here. All of you just need to follow and to watch. Peanut butter and jelly isn't just about like if you're hungry, come that day, right, and get a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You actually bring a peanut butter and jelly, as many sandwiches as you like that you've made, and then we actually distribute them and give them to those who are in need. And so just look at, it's really, people say like, I didn't know we did that. And you're like, just read the emails. Right? You want to know, so just read the emails. And I know sometimes they look long because there's so many wonderful things to be able to do at HAMAKOM. So we hope that you'll join us for all of these opportunities. We, in a moment of memorial here, we acknowledge those who have gone before us. And the yortzites that we are observing this week, we acknowledge Catherine Kitty Schreiber. We acknowledge the yortzeit of Esther Mandelbaum. And we acknowledge the yortzeit of Beverly Pedowitz. Is there anybody, those families, some of them are here, and I see the Drucker family. Is there anybody who is acknowledging a yortzeit who would like to acknowledge it that did not list out? Anybody here for yortzeit? Natalie? Blessed memory, and Yvonne Pincus, of blessed memory as well. Anybody else that is observing a yortzeit, please? Okay. Your father, all right. Yes, Lisa. All right as well. All right. So, yes, Dina. Okay. So those people who are reciting Kaddish for yortzeit, or just that you have the obligation to recite Kaddish, you're invited to rise. And people at home, whichever camera you're at, right? If you are reciting Kaddish, we can serve as your community. We invite you to rise. On page 58, you will find the words of the Kaddish. Those reciting Kaddish join together. Yit Gadal v'Yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah Amen. V'Alma Divrach Hirutei v'Yamlich Malchutei v'Chayechon v'Yomechon Chayei L'chol Beit Yisrael V'Agalal v'Zman Kari v'Meru Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah Mavorach Le'olam Omei Omaya. Yitbarach v'Yishtabach v'Yitpa'ar v'Yitromam v'Yitnaseh. Vitadar, Vitale, Vitalo, Shmeda Kudasha, Briahu, Ve'ela, Min Kol, Birchata, Veshirata, Tushbechata, Venechmata, Damiran, Bialma, Vimeru, Amen. Yehe, Shlama, Rabba, Min Shemaya, V'chaim, Alenu, Ve'al Kol, Yisrael, Vimeru, Amen. Oseh Shalom Bimroma, Hu Yaseh Shalom, Alenu Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Vimeru, Amen. May God establish peace in the heavens, grant peace and harmony for us, for all of Israel and all the world, and let us say, Amen. Those of you, we're going to conclude service in a couple of minutes, and then those of you who have RSVP'd for the dinner and our speaker for Rav Sela, you'll be able to join us there. And you wrote a book. We're going to talk about that inside, and they actually have books to distribute for people. Did you actually sign it? You want to keep the value higher. There you go. All right. So we can find you. We know where you live. All right? And back here's what I will offer. If those of you who stay and you would like it to sign, you can bring it back and put your name in it, and I will hunt him down and make sure that you get a signature. And he can even personalize it to you. So whoever you want it to go to, right? Whatever you want to do. You couldn't personalize it tonight for people. So you're just a personalized person, you know. Anyway, are we going to finish with Oseh Shalom? And then those of us who are going to go in, and for those of you who are not joining us, we wish you just a Shabbat Shalom, a Shabbat of peace. And thank you, Cantor Asher, all right, and our band, all right, Case and Laser.
And Case Hutton.
All right, everybody.
Oseh Shalom Bimroma, Hu Yaseh Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Ve'al Kol Yoshvei